Oh my goodness. Okay. What an amazing day. And it's not quite over yet. We are actually going to bring it back to where we started this morning and leave you feeling even more inspired and motivated and just feeling a strong passion and call to action. So I would like to ask you to join me in welcoming back Aaron Davis. Aaron, so good to see you again.
It's good to be back. And Patricia, thank you, Danelle. Thank you so much. Patricia, I just got the tail end of what you were sharing, and keep sharing it. And I know you will. You and your team will keep sharing that. It is, I just was messaging Danelle that it's hard for me to stomach the things that you and your teammates see, that you deal with on a regular basis. We just had a case here in Lincoln, Nebraska. If you look it up, there was a child care provider. If you just look up Nebraska, child care provider, sexual assault of children, it's just something, I'm being honest, it's hard for me to even watch. It's just consciously, I just texted Danelle. I just can't fathom it. Patricia, thank you for what you do, for what your teammates do, and please keep doing it. And those of you that listened, it's great that we hear this information, although as hard as it may be, as just insane as it may be, it needs to be out even more. And so Patricia, keep sharing, my friend. If I can do anything to help you spread that, please connect with me. Danelle has a way to get in touch with me. Easy to find, but please keep sharing that message. And that's one, I love the Super Bowl, but I hate what I know what goes behind the Super Bowl with some of the stuff that goes on. I know you're very aware of that, very keen of what goes on. It just makes your stomach just turn throughout this. Please, blessings to you, my friend. Thank you for the information and the wisdom that you've given us today. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. We hope to see you all again. Godspeed.
Thank you. Thank you. Folks, it has been, I can't imagine. I know it's been a long day for you. Just in case you're wondering, it's still cold here. Okay, that's when I went and got my warm gear on. You know, I had to go get my warm gear on. So I went and changed up a little bit to get some warm stuff on. But again, I just, as we segue, it's segueing to a very different topic, but especially from what you just heard. But I encourage you, folks, after today, you're gonna need some time to just process everything that you heard from a myriad of topics and different talking points and spaces. Take some time to process what you heard. It's easy for me, maybe not you, it's easy for me to attend a function like this, and I take all these copious notes, and it's all these notes, and then I go back to life. Take some time to process and digest what you heard, because a little bit that I heard, and there's a lot. So please do that. I'm gonna wind this up. You're gonna be done by 6:55 my time, not your time, my time. You're going, oh no, bro, we ain't staying that long. Deuces, Baldy, we're out of here. 4:55 your time, and we'll have you done. But I want to go fast. If we can give Tess and Danelle a huge round of a virtual applause, if we would, and all of you guys and gals, yes, I'm putting on the big gallery view, all of you that helped. Yes, Michelle, I see you going around. Allison's just going, whatever, Milk Dud, right? But all of you that helped put this on, it was so awesome. And Michelle Bouma back there, B-O-U-M-A, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. That Golden Gate Bridge back there, me and my kids and family rode across that 2 years ago. We were out in San Fran. So all your faces, I appreciate you. So let's hop right in. Tess, if we can bring that first slide up, if we could, please, and I'll go through these. You've seen this one already. Again, if you're on Instagram, if you go to Aaron Davis Attitude Expert on Instagram, Aaron Davis Attitude Expert on Instagram, and Tess has these slides as well. You can have these for yourself. The Twitter handles right there. The Facebook, if you go to Aaron Davis Presentations and click like Aaron Davis Presentations, and on LinkedIn, it's Aaron Davis. So folks, let's definitely keep in touch. We can go to the next one, please, Tess. How's it going? I asked you that this morning in the chat real fast. 1 being great, 5 I'm here. How are you doing right now? Right now, I'm back at a 1. I was at a 2 this morning because technically I didn't eat yet. I left the gym a few hours before, but I'm at a 1 right now because I had Chipotle. Do you guys have Chipotle out there on the West Coast? Yeah, I had Chipotle. Yes, I like to see them, the 3s, the 5s. Yeah, you're here. The 2s, 1.5. I like the math, 1.5. 5 with a smiley. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That was Michelle Cornelius to put the 5 with the smiley face. Yes, the 2s, the 4s. We're here. We're here. Keep asking yourself this on a regular basis, how you're doing. It's so easy for you as heroes to check on the well-being of everyone else, but what about you? What about you? See, folks, my water mug right here. If I keep pouring into everybody else, there's not going to be left for me. It's hard to pour from an empty vessel. That's why it's imperative that after a long day like today, you have to take time to replenish for you. Heroes aren't very good if they don't take time for themselves, and we need you. California needs you. Your town needs you. Your community needs you. You must take time for you. We go to the next one, please. These are some resources right there. You know, last month was Suicide Prevention Month. Right now we have cancer awareness. I'm doing some things with that. Mental health resources at NEMA.org. You have them at North Valley as well. So utilize these resources. They're never enough. Too many resources we can't pass along to people. Folks, check on your tribe. Check on your tribe. Danelle mentioned that when she messaged her daughter. Check on your tribe, folks. Send a quick message, a text, an email. It doesn't take long. Check on your tribe. If we can go to the next one, please. March 11th, my calendar exploded, and not in a good way. March 11th, I mean, folks, I was getting, oh, AD, we're going to have to reschedule. Aaron, we're going to have to reschedule. Aaron, we have to cancel. Aaron, we have to reschedule. Me and Danelle, I was supposed to be out in Chico, you know, early this summer. We had to turn it into a virtual. That was one times a lot, put it that way, okay? But you know what? It exploded. And you know what? I'm mad. I'm pissed off. My God, why is this happening to me? And if God is looking down, look, little bald man, it's happening to everyone. It's a pandemic, okay? It's not just you. We're all going through it. If we can go to the next one, please. Things change quickly on us, didn't they, folks? Think about this. In 1998, we told people, don't get in the cars with strangers. We call strangers to pick us up now. Lyft, Uber, you know? In 1998, don't connect with anyone on the internet. I just asked all of you complete strangers, with an exception of Danelle, to connect with me on the internet. It's changed. Let's go back to more recent. Remember in March, take it back to February, we could hug each other. When I left Chico the last time, I gave Danelle a hug and I said, thanks, my friend, I had a great time. That can't happen now. I'm so used to this. I have one of those gator masks. I pull it like that. I just took it off not too long ago. We have masks on. How many of you watching this have got to the store, was about to walk in, and was like, dadgummit, you had to go back and get your mask? Yeah, that's me almost all the time now. So I got the gator one. It's called change. We're in a midst of an unprecedented change right now. We go to the next one, please. The masks. We know about that. We wear masks now. We go to the next one. Shelter in place. That sounded like something from the Cold War. Shelter in place. And I know your numbers out there in California are high. Ours are extremely high right now. And I see we're out in California. You guys got some new restrictions coming up for holidays with people in your house, how many can be in the house, etc. It's a crazy world that we live in now. If we go to the next one, please. This was one of the saddest things, besides obviously life itself with the people who've been impacted by COVID. But one of the ramifications, the shrapnel, if you would, of COVID, I did a number of virtual graduations. Sad. I mean, it was a tough deal to see those students just kind of just sitting here like this. You can tell mom or dad wanted to be there. Mom and dad, it was just a different world we're living in. We go to the next one, please. What else was different right about now? What other changes? Social and racial unrest and protests that are going on right now around the country. I seen one just sparked off last night in Philadelphia. There was another one that happened there. It's just, we just live in a world right now, so much angst right now. We go to the next one, please. Another change that we're dealing with right now, that you're dealing with right now. Closed. Folks, in downtown Lincoln, Nebraska, our town is only about 300,000 people. And the number of closed signs that are up in our downtown area, it's sad. Every day that I go downtown to my office down there or to my post office box down there, it looks like a Sunday afternoon. That's not a good look, because you can park pretty much anywhere you want. There's so many things that are closed. If we go to the next one, please, Tess. Killer bees. Remember this? We were talking about killer bees. It's kind of like, what is next? But we can go to the next one, please. Unemployment rates. They're high. People are looking for jobs, or people have been furloughed. All of these things while you're still trying to be a hero, and you're dealing with all of these changes. If we can go to the next one. But what kept us all together? This guy right here. Tiger King. That guy kept us all together. In the chat, real fast, did you give into it? Just put yes if you watched it. I did. Or put no. Yes or no. Did you give in? Yes, no, no, no. Yes, of course. Not yet. There's still a chance. Not. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. A lot of yes. Baha. Jennifer Wolfs goes Baha. Michaela goes no, 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 no. You know what? When I first saw it, people were asking, I was like, yeah. Okay, next one. Then I binge watched it for the most part. Totally. Carol Baskin did it. Michelle, yes. Waiting for the sequel, says Vernon. Yes, it's amazing how a tiger and a guy with a mullet kept our sanity at an insane time, if you would. If we can go to the next one, please. We got to wash our faces, though. And I don't mean that just obviously, literally, we have to wash our faces, but figuratively, we have to do from all of the things that are coming across in our lives right now, from COVID to racial and social unjust to politics and all this stuff that's just going on that just causes all of this debris to stick to our faces and our attitudes. We can go to the next one. Starts with your daily routine, folks. One of the things that's helped me keep my sanity during this whole deal is keeping a routine. There's been days it's been tough, but I kept a routine. If we go to the next one, and my routine is not your routine is not my routine. Folks, I had a thing called 5:35. 5:30 in the morning, I'd go in my garage or I'd come down here to my basement and I'd lift weights because my gym closed. So I had resistance bands and then I had dumbbells, but at 5:30 in the morning workout and again at 5 p.m. You're thinking, dude, you're crazy. No, it helped me keep from being crazy is what it did, because it helped me keep my sanity. It may be a walk for you. It may be a jog. It may be in your garden. It may be a cold beverage on your porch or on your patio. I don't know what your routine is, but you must establish a routine to keep your sanity. If we go to the next one, please. Strong reasons, weaken excuses. What are your reasons? What are your reasons for wanting to keep the attitude of a champion? What are your reasons, in spite of some of you are dealing with smoke, as you can still smell the fires as they're burning right now? What are your reasons for wanting to keep your attitude of a champion so you can continue to be heroes for others? You can't pour from an empty vessel. We can go to the next one, please. It starts in your morning. Folks, I don't watch any news in the morning to start my day off. Now, I catch it later, but you know what? I started doing this about 5 years ago. Because at first I was watching the news and then I would find out who got murdered, who got mugged, where was a hurricane, a typhoon, a forest fire, political unrest. And then they say, now go have a good day. Are you freaking kidding me? You just got trash dumped all over you 5 minutes after you got out of bed and your attitude is already saturated with negativity. Now you're free to do what you want in the mornings, but you know what? This morning on my way to the gym, if you're on my Instagram, I was listening to Sheila E. Glamorous Life, those drums. Then after that song got over, I listened to Journey. How can you get pissed off listening to Journey? You gotta, and then sometimes I listen to podcasts or an inspirational YouTube video during my quiet time, prayer time, journal time. Folks, if you can win your morning, you have a better chance to win your afternoon. If you win your afternoon, you have a better chance of winning your day. And all of you on this Zoom right now, you see and hear and experience so many things that can test your mental resolve. Give yourself a chance by starting the day with a chance. We go to the next one, please. Got to keep perspective. Me and that guy kind of look alike. That's my hero. That's my pops. My parents moved to Lincoln, Nebraska, 1963 from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, hence why I'm a huge Steelers fan. I was not born yet. It was just my mom and my dad, my oldest brother. My dad became a Christian, a man of faith, about a month after he got here. My father was illiterate, and my mom taught my dad how to read by reading the King James Version Bible. What? There was no NIV. There was no other language, other versions at the time. My father is an amazing man, but about 2 months after we were in Nebraska, they were in church and they got a phone call, and they said, you need to get your house because it's on fire. My parents' house was on fire, and they're at this house in a town they've only been in for about 60 days, and my mother's in tears, holding my oldest brother, and my father puts his arm around my mom, and he says, baby, at least we got rid of the water bugs. That is perspective. And in light of what we're dealing with today, this is 1963, and through the investigation, they found out it was arson. There was a family, individual who didn't like the idea of my parents being Black and living in that neighborhood, 1963. But my father refused to give in to racism and bigotry and prejudice. Folks, we must keep perspective even when times seem crazy. We can go to the next one, please. Focus. What you focus on, folks, you become. What you focus on, you feed. Focus on the cans, not the can. It's easy to focus on, heck, we're all on monitors right now. I'm sick of monitors. I'm tired of Zooms. I'm tired of Microsoft Teams calls. No, but focus on the cans. At least we can, like I said this morning, we can see each other, another person, another human being. All right. So focus on the cans. See, when you focus on the cans, that brings hope, that brings light, that brings inspiration. When you focus on the things you can't do, that brings and elicits angst and anxiety and anger. And Norma said it right there. What we focus on, it grows. Absolutely. If we go to the next one, please. Use your ears. Not these big Will Smith ears, but I mean the ear method in order to keep your attitude that of a champion. And what is the first E? If we can go to the next one, please. The E is an effort. Folks, we can always control the effort we bring to the office, we bring to your Zoom call every day. See, for me, I do these Zoom calls and Danelle will tell you, I'm coming at you with the same energy that I would if we were in person. And you know what, folks? It's twice as hard to do this on a Zoom call, all right? I am sweating and perspiring when I get done because you know what? You're giving something to me that you never can get back, and that's your time. For me to come on this Zoom call and to be an inspirational speaker, I'm just going, yeah, folks, I hope we can make it through this sucker. That would be horrible. I'm going to give you everything I got, just like you give everyone everything that you got every day that you set foot on in your office, on your Zoom, when you're dealing with a client. Effort, we can always control that. The next one is the A. We can go to the next one, please. And that's our attitude. Have an attitude of now. Have an attitude of today. Because see, folks, we can't have an attitude of yesterday because yesterday's gone. Nothing we can do to change it. Not an attitude of tomorrow. Not that we don't plan, but we plan with perspective. Have an attitude of right now, because right now is all we have. Folks, there were people who made plans yesterday. They had plans for the 27th. They laid out their clothes. They got ready for the day. They reviewed their agenda, their schedule, but their eyes did not open today. Have an attitude of today. We go to the next one, please. The R is our response. We can always control how we respond. And folks, in this hyper world of chaos and people are just mad, you know what? Sometimes not responding is the best response. Sometimes you don't need to say anything. Sometimes you don't want to give people a piece of your mind. When you give them a piece of your mind, you are literally giving them a piece of your mind. The most precious resource you have is right here. Don't give everybody a piece of your mind, because when you give a piece of your mind, sometimes you give away your peace. We can go to the next one, please. There's something I could tell that guy, number 83, that was me 26 years ago. Some of you on this call, that picture is older than some of you on this call. The advice I would give that young guy from Nebraska that played ball there in that picture, we can go to the next one, please. I would tell that guy, the first thing is not to wear fake gold chains. You can see the fake gold chains around my neck there. That's not a good idea. But all seriousness, if we can go to the next one, the advice I would give that young kid is have a sense of urgency. I don't mean running through life, but I mean enjoying it. And folks, even as we're going through this right now, enjoy the moments. Have a sincere sense of urgency right now, for today, for right now, this moment, because this moment we never get again. If we go to the next one, please. My mom would always say this, baby boy, the days go slow, the years go fast. The days go slow, the years go fast. Enjoy this day. Enjoy this day. Norma, yes, enjoy this day. Enjoy this miracle we have today. We don't get COVID days back. There's no refunds. It's right now. If we can go to the next one, please. Do you still love what you do? Do you still love what you do? I know it's trying. I know it's challenging. I know there's obstacles. Do you still love what you do? I'm not saying every day you run in the office, wow, I can't wait to be a hero today. If you are that excited every day, there might be something in the coffee. All right. There might be some Baileys in there. There may be a little Smirnoff in the Sprite. There's going to be days you're not going to always feel like it. But make sure those days don't turn into weeks. Those weeks turn into months, and those months turn into years. Because you know what? When you no longer enjoy it, your teammates can tell. And those who you serve can tell. We go to the next one, please. It's not a dress rehearsal, folks. This is real life. It's real life. Let's celebrate it, even in the chaos. There are people in your state right now, their lives have been turned upside down. Maybe some of you directly. Enjoy this thing. It's not a dress rehearsal. Can we go to the next one, please? You got a choice every morning, positive or negative. We got a choice every morning. Which way is it going to be? If we go to the next one, please. We have that choice. We have that choice. And attitude is not the only thing, folks, but it's the main thing. It's not the only thing, but it is the main thing. And your attitude is basically your inward coming out to show the world on the outside what's in there. If we go to the next one, please. Protect it. Protect your peace, folks. Protect it. That's why I don't, and Danelle will tell you, I don't post anything about politics. I don't post, I mean, I post about food, friends, family, and fun, and my bulldog that looks like he's been drinking scotch all day long. I stay away from that stuff. I got my opinions, but everybody doesn't need to know my opinion. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. We go to the next one, please. It starts with your why. And this is how we rounded up this evening. What's your why? If we can go to the next one, please. My why is this. It's my family. It's my family. It's a picture of me and my wife. It's a black and white photo. You get it? It's a black and white photo. Some of you are trying to adjust your cameras. He's black. Yeah, it's a black and white photo. And some of you are going, oh man, I'm not laughing at that joke. He's going to be the angry black guy next. No, we can go to the next one, please. See, folks, I do see color. I see color. I am not colorblind. And it's like I said this morning, when we say we're colorblind, that we basically negate and subtract everything that makes all of us unique. It's not about being colorblind. It's about just loving people for who they are. When I woke up this morning, I didn't go, wait a minute. Who's the white chick? No, I know who it is. I appreciate color, appreciate race. We can go to the next one, please. Thank you so much, Becca. She's beautiful. I know I'm married way over my head. Yes. Those are my kiddos. We go to the next one, please, but it goes fast. Thank you, Jennifer. See, that little dude is not a little dude anymore. If we go to the next one, that's our oldest son, Aiden. Aiden is now 22 years old. He's a senior in college. Just took his LSAT. Scored a 34 on his ACT, 36 the highest you can get. He was mad he got a 34. I told him, son, I took the test 3 times. My combined score was not a 34. You're good. All right, you're good. We go to the next one, please. Absolutely, that picture there, that was 4 years ago. The days go slow, the years go fast. Thank you much, Tina. We go to the next one, please. It's a picture of all of us there in front of the fraternity house. The next one, please. Him in Ghana, in Africa, doing an internship for a law firm there. We go to the next one, please. Both of the boys there in Denmark, that one with all the hair, that one right there, that's my middle son. Keenan's a junior in college. We can go to the next one. You can see in the bottom right, he has that confused look still on his face with a few more chins. Same face. We go to the next one, please. He's 20 years old now. Lots of hair. If we go to the next one. Yes, very good athlete, but if we go to the next one, also a very good artist. Plays a lot of golf. He's getting close to beat me, but not close yet. We go to the next one, please. He is a very gifted artist. Those you know about hip hop and R&B, that's a picture of Nipsey Hussle. We go to the next one, please. Thanks, Rachel. He's very gifted. He did this huge picture of Bono right there from YouTube. Guy, I mean, he's making some serious coin doing commissioned art in college. It's amazing. If we can go to the next one, please. 16 years ago, I had a daughter. Daughters change you as a man. If we go to the next one, please. I realized that, you bet, Patricia. I realized that as a father, I'm probably going to prison. If we could take the next one, please. Because she has this guy that she's dating. She said it's her boyfriend. I just said some dude that comes to my house occasionally is what I say. All right. If we can go to the next one. What's your why? What's your why? See, that's what it's about, folks, about what your why is. Those are, all of you could post your own slides of what keeps you going. These are the things that have kept me going during COVID along with my faith. There's bigger reasons than myself, a bigger purpose than myself. We go to the next one, please. 2020, we've taken some hits. All of us have. We feel like that guy is receiving a hit that his helmet has flown off. We go to the next one, please, Tess. We can help with bail money, Cindy. I appreciate that. That's a picture of my oldest brother. He was killed on April 6, 2009. Good looking dude, muscles galore. He was on his bicycle, an actual bicycle, and he was hit at 5:30 in the morning. My brother was gone by 7 a.m. I was taking some hits. Some of you know what I'm talking about directly. It's been hard. We go to the next one, please. If you can still get this call, folks, I'd encourage you to pick it up. Whether it's your mom or your dad, grandmother, grandfather, aunt, uncle, significant other, pick the phone up, folks. We have more time than we ever had before. Pick up the phone. If we can go to the next one, please. See, I can't get this call ever again. My mom passed away 6 years ago, September 18th. But folks, as you're out being busy and being a hero for others, make sure you're there for your own. My mom called me on the 16th, and I said, I'll call her back on the later that day. Well, I had clients in town. I figured I'd call mom on the 17th, but I still had clients in town. On the 18th, I was on the golf course with clients, and I was going to call my mom that evening, and I missed 10 missed calls from my dad on my phone. I caught the voicemail, and he said, son, get to St. Elizabeth Hospital as quick as you can. Mama's not doing well. Reached my father back a few minutes later. He said, son, mom went to be with the Lord. She's gone. I had 2 days to call my mother back, but I chose commerce over conscience. Folks, if you're not a hero to those that are in your family, what difference does it make if you're a hero to those that are outside your family? Be a hero home first. I've had to learn that the hard way many times. Thanks, Roxanne. If we can go to the next one, please. If your life looks like this, you're in trouble. If you get in your car right now and it looks like this, I highly suggest you go see your mechanic as quick as possible. We go to the next one, please. Because here's the reality, folks. If you don't make time for your wellness, you'll be forced to deal with your illness. If you don't take time for your wellness, you'll be forced to deal with your illness. If we go to the next one, please. You got to take time to refuel, rejuvenate, refocus, folks. In short, I'm going to share this with you with the 2.5 minutes I have with you. I want to share this with you. If you think that dealing with problems in life is found in something else or putting yourself in something else, and I'm being very transparent, folks. You know, for me, I know for a fact that I was consuming way too much alcohol to deal with my situations, and I'm just being transparent with you. I was trying to numb those feelings. And the things that you deal with on a regular basis, folks, I know you have things out there that just want to distract and take you away, but anything that takes you away from being present is not the right pill. I'm begging you, take some time for yourself in a healthy manner. Can we go to the next one, please? Do this. I do this on a regular basis, almost daily. Call it the 4 Gs. My wife gave me this exercise a few years ago. What was good today? We do it with our kids too. What was good today? What was a glitch? It's not ignoring the bad. What was a glitch? What are you grateful for? And what's a goal for tomorrow? A goal for tomorrow. You know what, folks? Sometimes my goal during COVID, especially in June was hard for me. I just wanted to go back to bed. I was only looking forward to going back to sleep. I'd get on these Zooms and smile, everything's fine. I just want to go back to bed. What's good? It's a glitch. Grateful for and a goal. We go to the next one, please. Thanks, Roxanne. Yes, take those. There's always a message in the mess. My mama would always say, there's always a message in the mess. There's always a gift in the shrapnel of the chaos, if you would. If we go to the next one, please. These have been some of the gifts that I've had. I've played more golf with my boys, and we've had more family dinners in the past 4 years, in the past 4 months than we've had in the past 4 years. And yes, I actually wear those pants. Danelle will tell you. Thank you. And those are the tame ones, actually. We go to the next one, please. You know what? We had some shrubs and some yard work. The kids were like, my boys were like, Dad, I'll come home. I'll help. So we're doing family projects. And because I'm not working, every job needs a foreman. So I was the foreman. If we go to the next one, please. Folks, this is what it's all about. I'm going to tell you, as I close this up with you, a story on this picture. The day before that picture was taken, I was in Alaska, Anchorage, speaking for the Alaska Broadcasters Association. We took that picture, and the following day I flew out to Portland, Oregon. Now you're saying, wait a minute, why would you fly over Portland to go back to the middle of the United States and then fly back? Because that picture setup was set up months in advance. The old me would have been like, hey, reschedule the pictures. The one that realizes life is short, let's do the pictures because we don't know when we get this time back again. And you can see my bulldog relieving himself probably on my boot right there at the bottom. And if you go to my Instagram, you'll see a funny picture of him on my story. He's just a funny dude. Folks, nothing I shared with you in this quick amount of time is anything you haven't heard before. You've heard all this stuff, but it's not about what you hear. It's not what you know, it's what we go and do. So what I want you to go and do is to continue to be that hero, but you got to be a hero to yourself and to those who matter to you at home first. Folks, I wish you nothing but the best. Keep in touch. I'm putting in the chat right now real fast. I'm putting this for all of you to see. I think I got everyone in. My email, Davis@AaronDavis.co. Please keep in touch. I'd love to visit your areas. My buddy Chris Fisher, who arranged this along with Danelle, you can also reach out to him, but I'd love to visit you. If you just want to just get something off your chest, just let me know. You can always keep in touch. The Instagram, again, I'm putting IG, Aaron Davis, Attitude. Same one, Aaron Davis Presentations. Danelle, thank you so much for your time. Love you all. Thank you for what you do. Thank you.
Aaron, thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to say how much I appreciate you inviting us into your why, sharing your journey and your family with us, and pouring into our community. Such a great way to start our day, such a great way to close our day, and I appreciate you and look forward to